If you thought Marcus Freeman was just another typical coach, think again. In just his third year, he led Notre Dame to a national championship appearance. A standout player at Ohio State and a former NFL athlete, Freeman's experience at the highest level, combined with successful coaching roles, has transformed Notre Dame into one of the most feared programs in the nation. Even after a humiliating loss earlier this season, Freeman rallied his team, leading them to a 13-game win streak. But to truly understand how good Marcus Freeman is, we need to go back to where it all began. Marcus Freeman was born at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Farborn, Ohio, to Chong Freeman and Michael Freeman, a U.S. Air Force veteran. The family settled in Ohio in 1976, where Marcus grew up with his older brother, Michael Jr. Freeman later attended Wayne High School in Huber Heights, Ohio, where he excelled in football and track and field. As a football standout, he recorded 152 tackles, 8 sacks as a junior, and an All-American as a senior with 127 tackles, 4 sacks, and multiple forced turnovers. A 2-time first-team All-Ohio selection and a 4-year starter, Freeman was also a key contributor to his high school's track and field team, helping secure a state championship as a freshman while competing in the 4x1 relay, shot put, and discus. He was ranked as a 4-star recruit by Rivals.com, getting offers from Florida, Miami, Michigan, as well as other top programs, but ultimately committed to Ohio State in 2003. Marcus Freeman played sparingly as a freshman and recorded 4 tackles over 13 games. His 2005 season was cut short due to a knee injury in the opener, leading to a redshirt year. But in 2006, Freeman returned as a starter, showcasing his skills with consistent playmaking and establishing himself as a reliable presence on defense. However, it was the 2007 season that marked his breakout year. Freeman earned second-team All-Big Ten honors that year, leading the team with a career high of 109 tackles, along with several standout plays that solidified his reputation as a key player for the Buckeyes. He carried this momentum into 2008, finishing his Ohio State career as a versatile and dependable linebacker. Over 51 games and 37 starts, Freeman was a key contributor, amassing 268 career tackles, finishing among the school's all-time top linebackers. While the Buckeyes were a dominant force during his tenure, they did have a tendency to falter in bowl games, losing 3 straight from 2006 to 2008. Despite these setbacks, they were still an elite team, only losing 6 games over those 3 seasons. And Freeman's consistent efforts set him up for a transition to the NFL, where he declared for the draft in 2009. Marcus Freeman's NFL journey began when he was drafted in the 5th round by the Chicago Bears. Despite the excitement, his time in Chicago was short-lived as he was waived the following year. He later joined the Buffalo Bills practice squad, but was released just a few weeks later. Freeman found another opportunity with the Houston Texans, signing with the team in November of 2009. However, his playing career came to an abrupt end when he retired due to a diagnosis of an enlarged heart condition. He stated, "It was hard to hear that football was being taken away, but life is much bigger than that for me. Sooner or later, you're going to be done. I've enjoyed playing the game since I was 6 years old, and even though I can't play anymore, I still have love and passion for it. I'll just turn the page to the next chapter in my life." So while Freeman's time in the NFL was brief, the experiences he gained shaped his understanding of the game and laid the groundwork for his future in football. Marcus Freeman began his coaching career in 2010 as a graduate assistant at Ohio State, laying the foundation for his rise through the coaching ranks. In 2011, he joined Kent State as a linebackers coach, a role he held on for 2 seasons before moving to Purdue in 2013. At Purdue, Freeman served as the linebackers coach and was promoted to the co-defensive coordinator in 2016. Later that year, Freeman joined the Cincinnati Bearcats as the defensive coordinator and linebackers coach, becoming one of Luke Fickell's first hires. Under Freeman's leadership, the Bearcats transformed into one of the top defenses in the AAC. By 2018, Cincinnati led the AAC in rushing defense, scoring defense, and total defense while ranking among the NCAA's top 15 in all 3 categories. Marcus Freeman's success at Cincinnati made him one of the most sought-after young coaches in college football, turning down opportunities with Ohio State, the Tennessee Titans, and Michigan State. After turning all of those teams down, on January 8th, 2021, he chose to join Notre Dame as the defensive coordinator and linebackers coach, drawn by the program's storied legacy, high standards, and the chance to compete on a national stage. After Brian Kelly's departure to LSU at the end of the 2021 season, Freeman was named Notre Dame's 32nd head coach on December 3rd, 2021, taking over immediately for the Fiesta Bowl. Despite a rocky start as a head coach, including becoming the first Notre Dame coach to open with 3 losses, Freeman rallied the team to an 8-4 regular season in 2022. The highlight included a dominant win over number 5 Clemson, followed by a thrilling 45-38 victory over South Carolina in the Gator Bowl. The 2023 season marked a significant step forward for Marcus Freeman's Fighting Irish. With the addition of Wake Forest transfer quarterback Sam Hartman, the team entered the season ranked 13th and climbed to 9th after just a 4-0 start. However, a close 17-14 loss to Ohio State at the home proved to be a setback. The Irish rebounded with a thrilling win over number 17 Duke, but stumbled again against number 25 Louisville. But a season-defining 48-20 victory over number 10 USC and Heisman Trophy winner Caleb Williams reinvigorated the team, leading to a strong finish that included wins over Wake Forest, Stanford, and a dominant 40-8 Sun Bowl victory over number 19 Oregon State. Freeman would end the season 10-3, with the Irish ranked 14th in the nation. Following that season, Freeman made significant changes to his staff, replacing wide receivers coach Chancey Stuckey with Mike Brown. The team also bolstered its roster, securing Duke quarterback Riley Leonard in the transfer portal. The 2024 season for Marcus Freeman and the Fighting Irish started off with high hopes after a commanding 23-13 victory over number 20 Texas A&M, but a shocking 16-14 upset loss to Northern Illinois as 29.5 favorites had many counting them out. Critics questioned Freeman's ability to lead Notre Dame to an elite status, doubting if they could recover from this embarrassment of becoming the first AP top 5 team to lose to a Mid-American Conference opponent. And Freeman's response is about what you would expect. They rattled off 10 consecutive wins, defeating ranked teams like number 15 Louisville, number 24 Navy, and number 19 Army, and capping off the regular season with a 49-35 rivalry win over USC. Their resilience earned the 7th seed in the college football playoff, where they made history by hosting their first ever home playoff game at Notre Dame Stadium. Freeman notched his first playoff win with a 27-17 triumph over the 10th seeded Indiana. In the Sugar Bowl, delayed by the tragic New Orleans truck attack, Notre Dame stunned 2nd seed Georgia 23-10, achieving the first 13-win season in program history. Their incredible run continued with a dominant win over 6th seed Penn State in the Orange Bowl, punching their ticket to the national championship for the first time in 12 years. As a team, they benefited from what I'll admit was a soft schedule, but that did give hope to the new 12-team college football playoff system. If the top 12 teams hadn't been allowed in, Notre Dame wouldn't have had a chance. However, now they're on the brink of making history, all thanks to this man. Although I'm sure he wouldn't take the credit. Freeman's journey to this moment reflects why he's one of the best young coaches in the game. From his days as a standout high school athlete to his all Big Ten career at Ohio State, where he became an NFL draft pick, Freeman has always been a leader. His playing career was cut short by a medical condition, but it paved the way for his rapid rise in coaching. And it'll be interesting to see how his coaching career unfolds, as he's not only one of the most sought after coaches in college, but he's also getting a few knocks from the NFL. And I'll leave you with this. If he wins the championship, even if he doesn't, should he stick with Notre Dame, or should he think about taking his talents to the next level in the NFL? Let me know and comment down below. I will see you next video.